I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old...
Yes, welcome back to the Witcher stream. Let's continue the Hattori's quest.
This life, sometimes it's a handful.
Okay, an update actually. Look at this. A Netflix armor. That it's sick. And I was actually in the middle of Hattori's quest, so we'll complete that one first and then we go for the actual main quest. Well, the stream is shitting. Anyways, let's go.
Guess I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Bro, I just came to talk with you.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside.
पता नहीं कौन है वो हमेशा सब्सक्राइब करते रहता है.
What brings you here, Geralt?
You and the merchant. What was that about?
Why my sis wedded that ploughing rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother-in-law?
Prick-in-law, more like. Sweet talk me at first. Skellige mead, we need barrels, we'll be rich men. So, I brought it in. Then he starts going on about unforeseen storage costs, net gross balances, and I don't know what else.
Business and family just don't mix.
Exactly, mate.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Looking for you, I have a job.
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, huh?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
What was that?
Brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Damn it. I'll do it.
Hattori.
Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. Was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
Okay, let's find his brother-in-law now. Give me. Yeah. Fine. 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 कौन है ये? क्या मस्त जगह पे बैठा है? तेरे ऊपर ही छाव पड़ रही है.
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus' collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Have this. Is the stream all right? I mean, I think phone पे तो ठीक ही दिख रहा है. पता नहीं. Shitty stream. Anyways.
Got a problem with Sucrus?
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's wrap things up here. Come on.
Greetings.
Your coin.
I don't have time for this.
You.
save me. Fuck. Come on. I can't wait to go out before I get that paper. The wife miss me. I have a wallop yet?
Rum and supper I never refuse.
Put out of way, Fred. Any needs, master?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop flexing like that. You're making me nervous.
Triss could not help Geralt.
I think I made
Yet she
a
did direct
wrong
him to
choice there.
Kareem Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would...
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Secrets. You did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside. What?
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not? If there's coin in it.
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Near
So what?
smack
That up.
Nah.
Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
Ah, no glass tastes as sweet as the first
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
The thinking customer seems right.
Let's try this one now.
Greetings. I'm Mr.
Miss,
Palm trees have sprouted
Yep,
on
this worked.
Skellige. Now pay up.
it can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable at the Vivaldi's bank? Yes. I'm on my way.
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow salt. What will become of us under Radovid? Grace, what style? The eternal fire protects
Stop
us.
staring, you'll
but the
jinx
witch
our
sure
work.
comes in handy at times.
Greetings.
Aye, Geralt. How you doing?
Took care of it. Trader said he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him, don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Whoa, stop flexing like that. My wife's mum's an old sucker.
Tweer, sir.
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sucrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from swordmakers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No, you'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Now, offline कैसे smell करूँगा अमोनिया को मैं?
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
चलो चोरी करें। गेम में सब कुछ है, चोरी भी कर सकते हैं। लड़की पटाओ, लड़की बजाओ। बस खाना पीना भी देखा है, धोते हुए नहीं देखा है इसको बस।
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
Whoa!
All my coins. What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, ploughing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
A witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
You trade heads with troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off or I'll lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
Your Zigrin sends his regards.
By Rune Durin, just don't nick everything. And hurry, get it done while I'm in the privy.
Where are those crafting supplies? Must be it. Does stink of ammonia. That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Aye, Geralt. It's the bloke Atari told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus! Why are you here? With the sorcerer? Ah, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you've pulled.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Tweersag!
That's it, you're in fact! Conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Beckerin ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes too. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I ought to pay him a visit too.
since yesterday been stuck in here. Moved as much as shit in an ice hole.
What's the hurry?
No, it's everywhere. I see it all around. Let's drink for it's nearly night.
Hopefully Hattori will now make swords for me. Supplies वगैरह सब मिल गए उसको.
What's the hurry?
Oh, there he is. Look at him.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. I've no need of sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
What do you have on offer?
Oh, battle axe 45 plus.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
The Passiflora's Novigrad's most famous quartet. But there's also Crippled Queens.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt.
My sword ready yet?
It is. Behold and admire.
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Ibeer.
It is I who thank you for everything.
So long.
Oh well, it's not really great though. But anyways, he promised a sword, he delivered a sword. Now, let's go back and Prince Sela about Doo-Doo.
Telling you for the last time. Show me.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup.
Help! Save me! I'm dying! See his mug.
I think we can just sell his sword to someone.
Got my eye on you.
I have a particular smith in my mind.
So, how'd it go with this healer?
I was faffing about one
Oh,
business,
this
and
way.
suddenly up he pops and heals me. Such lovely natural surroundings.
Where is Priscilla? She's above.
I believe I ate something terrible this morning.
Her lad deals fist take.
Watch it.
Where is she? Below?
Is there a land where I might find
Oh, there.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Doo-Doo. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion move to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But
how do you aim to find Doodle?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom? In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu long?
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assumed Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer?
No. He simply spoke about something other than himself.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts?
Dandelion? Irina Renard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings?
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help...
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Dudu and the mummers, how'd they meet?
That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. Hard to imagine a better actor than a Doppler.
And Dudu revealed himself to them just like that?
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away. He fell so hopelessly in love with the theatre.
That he started performing with you?
Yeah. Now Irina feels terribly guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
Not sure I'm cut out to write a play. Maybe you're better off doing this on your own.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
More or less.
That'll do. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Polis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his No, better. His beloved. What do you think?
Sounds great.
Really think so? Lorenzo Molla. Yeah. Or perhaps not. Wait, I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But...
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Pavetta. They want him dead, but at that instant, a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
I don't really do much of plays, so...
We need a good
Title
title.
maybe.
Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
The Changing Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph. That... yeah.
A Changeling Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph. Really emphasizes the message we're trying to get across. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A Witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
Alright. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
Think comedy's the safer option.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh. Just keep quiet.
She already wrote. Yeah.
Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
मैडम इरीना वही है जो बड़ा सा होटल चलाती है. लग तो वही रहा है मुझे. जो लोग इतने गंदे हैं इधर. हेलो अवतार. इमाम सीरी के साथ जो बात था क्या? हाँ अभी वही क्वेस्ट चल रहा है. Yo.
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs.
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. The process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Yeah, one.
Here.
नया स्कूल नेटफ्लिक्स वाला. रोज नया स्कूल जाता हूँ मैं बाबू भैया की तरह. सुबह को स्कूल जाओ, दोपहर को लोग घर पे छुड़ाते हैं.
Geralt of Rivia, Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring
है शायद.
Here to talk about Dudu.
मुझे डॉक्यूमेंट्स लेने के लिए केयर मोरन जाने को बोला है, लेकिन मेरा वहाँ पे कोई क्या बोलते हैं ऐसा बोन फायर वगैरह ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं, तो वहाँ पे जा ही नहीं सकता.
We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
I would like to put on a play.
I want to stage a play. Something
नहीं
that
है,
will draw the crowds.
ग्रैंड मास्टर है.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
Ushers, how do I help besides the staging? Maybe.
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly
प्रियंकन भाई पता नहीं क्यों नहीं आता पिछली मतलब मैं खुद से उसको लिंक शेयर करता था पहले
You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
वो खुद से भी ज्वाइन होता था एक्चुअली बट नाउ भाई साहब बिजी है कहीं पे
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Puffins.
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbor.
Night shift में रहता है.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us.
एकदम बढ़िया हूँ मैं तो अभी.
Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I found some ushers.
See you then.
Hopefully it stays that way. इधर तो भाई भयंकर एकदम बारिश बीच में ही बारिश होती है बीच में ही सब कुछ शांत होता है एकदम से क्या बोलते हैं धूप निकल आती है ठंडा गरम चलते रहता है तो बॉडी एडजस्ट भी नहीं होती ढंग से फिर क्या रहा उनका तो पूरा स्केड हाँ वो पूरा एकदम भाई यूएस लोगों के साथ उठता बैठता है अभी जब वो उठते हैं तब वो उठता है यूएस वाले बंदे to the dogs optional recruit jugglers from the performance पहले रिक्रूट कर लेते हैं ऑप्शनल है पहले वो कर लेते हैं परफॉर्मेंस चाहिए आपको ढंग का परफॉर्मेंस होना चाहिए एकदम जोरदार जगलर्स तुम बताओ कैसे हो कैसा गया आज का दिन जगलर्स अभी शायद दिन का वही वो डायरेक्ट आते ही बोलता है खाना कब खाओगे फिर हेलो प्रियंकन कैसे हो खाना कब खाओगे अरे यार यहाँ पे ये वाले एरिया में जब भी आता हूँ ना पता नहीं लोगों को क्या होता है okay let's recruit some jugglers
Nice tune. Damn sad, though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
ये सर्कस करने वाले चाहिए दो तीन मुझे.
Looking for the Puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Irina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
खाता हूँ लेकिन बहुत लिमिटेड. एक बार मैंने दबा के आइसक्रीम खाई थी. आई थिंक पिछले समर की बात है शायद. आइसक्रीम के ऊपर आइसक्रीम मतलब सुबह खा रहा हूँ दोपहर को खा रहा हूँ. डिनर के बाद शाम को खा रहा हूँ। और वो भी ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब एक खा के शांत हो गया, एक अलग अलग बकेट लेके रखे थे मैंने, मस्त एकदम एक के ऊपर एक, एक के ऊपर एक डाल के अच्छे से कटोरे में लेके खा रहा था। तो कुछ दिन के बाद में गले में इतने रैशेस हो गए ना, तो डॉक्टर ने मुझे ऐसे क्या बोलते हैं वो कैमरा डाल के दिखाया कि देख यहाँ पे ऐसे एकदम से तेरे गले में किसी ने स्क्रैच किया है, ऐसे रैशेस है। आगे से आइसक्रीम ढंग से खाना। तो मैंने आइसक्रीम खाना ही बंद कर दिया। खा लेता हूँ कभी कभी।
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
We'll publicize the play if I help with Fatso.
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Arena's play then?
Of course. But you shan't find it easy. There's no talking to that lot.
I'm not a great talker anyway.
Get rid of the thugs. Let's kill the thugs. Yo, thugs!
How dare you to say it again?
Are you the thugs? I think यही thugs है।
Fatso, look what we got here.
हाँ, Fatso बोला मतलब यही है।
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
मैं विचर हूँ मैं। रुक रुक।
Leave the puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Emelfart, called him an whoremonger. I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then.
आइसक्रीम भाई बहुत संभल के खाना, ठीक है ना? बहुत टाइम लगता है लेकिन रिकवर होने में। ब्लैक मैजिक बोलता है। फिर भी क्या है हैमर का सिंगल संभाल के खाना भाई, रिकवर बहुत मुश्किल से होता है वो।
Come on, it was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. I don't dare think we've forgotten our promise.
ज्यादा होने के बाद में ना, बाद में तो फिर कुछ भी खाने नहीं देगा।
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
चलो बढ़िया, सर्कस अरेंज हो गई। चलो चलो चलो, सर्कस इज डन नाउ। उशर्स हायर करते हैं। टाउन Ushers. बड़े सिटी की बात ही अलग होती है भाई। सर्कस वाले भी तुरंत मिल गए, गाना बजाना वाले भी अभी मिलने ही वाले अपने को। बहुत संभल के खाना तू जो भी खा रहा है। मैं तो ठंडा पानी भी एकदम ऐसे बाजू में रखता हूँ, पहले उसको थोड़ा सा मतलब नॉर्मल ठंडा होने देता हूँ, देन ट्राई करता हूँ पीने का उसको। उसमें मुझे लगा कि नहीं भाई और ठंडा है, थोड़ी देर और रखेंगे। वैसे तो मैं अवॉइड ही करता हूँ बिल्कुल। समर में भी मैंने अभी तक के, इतनी गर्मी थी, बिल्कुल बर्फ का पानी नहीं पिया। कौन मुसीबत तोड़ के लेगा भाई। नहीं ऐसा नहीं, एक्सट्रीम कोल्ड टेम्परेचर वही है अभी। तुम खाते ही जा रहे हो ना अभी, जैसे कि दिन भर वही चल रहा था। सुबह उठ के खा लिया मैंने, फिर दोपहर को खाना खाने के बाद फिर से खाया, शाम को फिर से खाया, और वो भी एक दिन नहीं ना, रोज खा रहा था मैं।
Good fight. Some nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it hell you want to face?
77 से 83-85।
This is the beast of Metina.
जलेबी खाओ,
Instinct versus primal rage.
जलेबी खाओ, जलेबी।
You guys really from Nilfgaard?
He's from plowing Metina, damn it! Not Nilfgaard. Raised by wild hounds on the windswept plains of Magdera. Brothers, forged in bloodshed. Veterans of Metina's infamous filthy arenas. Who dares face the wild men of the south? Who will look the beasts in the eye?
अरे जलेबी खाने का
We're staging a play.
मस्त है,
Some arse on stage.
जल्दी वेट बढ़ेगा।
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked on stage or
हाँ तो गरम करके मत खाओ, दही के साथ खाओ। What if I fight and
if I beat Hal, you'll come work for me gratis.
मैं विचर की दाढ़ी बहुत जल्दी बढ़ जाती है भाई।
Hal's no fan of money.
जस्ट थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने उसकी दाढ़ी बनाई थी।
Stay with these hours. You'll need something special to convince him. Here's an idea.
What if I lose?
Oh, you'll lose. But we'll still do it.
You'll just pay stubble. Okay, चल फाइट करते हैं, चल।
Fight you both.
Cough up the coin first.
इसकी माँ का
Double your wages.
70 देता तो कमान आ जाओ। ओ नहीं ऐसे नहीं बढ़ता है भाई। लो एंड स्टेडी ही बढ़ता है वेट एकदम। आज खाएगा तो कल वजन बढ़ गया, ऐसा थोड़ी ना। एक 115 kg क्या? 115 kg बेंच में प्लेटो हो रखा है, उससे ब्रेक करने के लिए कर रहा।
Ain't often you get such a lovely thrashing, eh, Al?
115 kg बेंच में प्लेटो नहीं समझा नहीं।
Well, I can see it on his mug, bugger lights. Time we got some rest. We'll guard whatever you want. For free, eh, Al? Your coin? Have it back. And don't fret, we'll get there before...
हाँ तो आइसक्रीम खाने से स्ट्रेंथ आएगी। 115 kg का बेंच भाई, खतरनाक वाले वेट लिफ्टर हो तुम तो। मान गए भाई तुमका। लेग्स कितने का मारते हो भाई साहब? 115 kg 8 रेप्स, बॉडी बिल्डर। लेग्स कितने के लेते हो फिर? 200 kg? अरे भाई साहब कसम। फिर डेडलिफ्ट वगैरह तो 200-250 जाते होंगे तुम। 200, 250, 250 मीन्स Yeah. Enter. Let's go. Jokers और ushers वगैरह सब कर लिया है मैंने.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful. That's one matter
God
solved.
क्या जरूरत है भाई तुमको और स्ट्रेंथ की?
It's not at all badly written. In fact, I quite like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have something very interesting here. I've very clear ideas who to cast as the servant, the Witcher, and the Queen, but I'm not certain who should play the Prince and the Princess.
Who's playing the Witcher?
An amateur.
Nice, nice. अच्छी बात है.
But I'm confident he'll pull it off.
Newcomer to the troupe.
In a sense. Oh, stop pretending you don't know. I'm talking about you.
120 chest, 160 squat, 200 deadlift. बाप रे. Good idea. Not an actor, not talent.
It's a good idea. Doubt I'll get a standing ovation, but Dudu will see me. That's the key.
I will do a
You will make an effort, won't you?
तो कर लोगे ब्रो. इतना डेडिकेटेडली आइसक्रीम खा रहे हो तो आराम से हो जाएगा. प्रिंसेस का रोल कौन कर रहा है?
The princess. Small part, but an important one. Any idea who could play her?
Priscilla would be the obvious choice. She's young and beautiful. Yet, I do have more stage experience.
You should. Priscilla. हैवमोर के फिर अमूल के दबा रहे हो जवाब के. प्रिसिला ने प्ले लिखा है तो उसी को करने बोलते हैं.
No offense, but most people
assign greater importance to appearance than to talent. I shall let you know.
और दो चार क्या बोलते हैं कंपनी के खाना स्टार्ट कर दो. नेचुरल्स खाओ.
I'm finding it hard to decide.
हैवमोर का तो खा ही रहे हो. अमूल हो गया. अमूल का आइसक्रीम आता है.
Flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly captivate the crowds.
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier, outstanding actor, and audiences love him. But sadly, I can never be sure he'll show up sober, or that he'll show up at all.
Maxim नहीं आएगा बोल रहे. शॉप या शॉप. चलो इसके साथ चलता है.
I'll take a reliable artisan over an unpredictable artist any day.
Rightly so. The project is risky enough without our casting Maxim.
Got the cast figured out.
All right, got the cast figured out.
It seems so. Prepared to plunge headlong into your career as a mama?
Yep.
Let's go. Start now. Looked over the script out of curiosity. We can start any.
डेली का क्या है तुम्हारा प्रोटीन इंटेक?
Well, we've no time to lose.
Chicken, mutton, eggs.
Sultan, what are you doing here?
Prissy told me you like to putting on a play. Were you playing the lead?
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that. Tell me, Witcher, you're going to wear hose and a codpiece.
Come, Geralt, you must focus your mind before you go on stage.
Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, most
चलो play चालू हो गया.
of the hallowed city of Novigrad, welcome. We have for you an exquisite comedy. Its title, A Changeling Rescued, or The Witcher's Triumph.
टोफू कैसे खा लेता है भाई?
Witcher Geralt as himself, Katarina as the Queen, Leo Raib as the humble servant, appearing as the Prince, a veteran of the Novigrad stage, Abelard Ritza. And
आज फिर से सब्सक्राइबर साला एक कम हो गया.
the
पता नहीं कौन है वो कल तक 58 थे आज 57 हो गया फिर से बाप रे बाप भाई इतना कैलकुलेटेड जरूर बॉडी बिल्डिंग वगैरह क्या बोलते कंपटीशन में उतरोगे किस दिन चलो प्ले देखते हैं ए राजू
Majesty, the monster slayer awaits. Your summons he's answered and stands at the gates.
Show him in. I must speak to the man. But first, some wine to steady my hand. Witcher, your task is a matter most tender. A monster shall show at tonight's feastly splendor. Stand guard, beware, kill the beast if he shows. Your reward you'll receive on my finest pillows.
I kill monsters for pleasure, and no man is my measure.
सच में कॉमेडी प्ले बना के रखा इन लोगों ने
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure. The monster revealed, the witcher shall strike. The beast will he slay, thrust his head on a pike.
Ah, my child will pity her love, this beast. Though at least, ere he goes, he'll enjoy a last feast.
कंडीशनिंग एंड लीन मस्टैच का अमाउंट चाहिए ना must be more
Gathered are we, a host fair and noble, to celebrate this day, the princess.
लीन मसल का अमाउंट चाहिए
No monster do I see or hear.
लेकिन अरे कर सकते हो तुम तो मतलब अभी से प्रयास मिल सके मे बी
Perhaps midst the guests he hides in fear.
ओह डॉपलर के लिए डायरेक्ट निशाना प्रिस्सिला आ गई
Long have we hid our love's tender fires. Months we've restrained our loins' hot desires. Tonight shall it end. Be my wife. That's my plea. That having said, I'll get down on my knee.
Oh, darling, I will, I will, I will!
Wait, with wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
लोकल कॉम्पिटिशंस देखो वहाँ पे थोड़ी ना इतनी सारी कंडीशंस होंगे
But a brew spiked with silver. My bowels contract, a foul beast to deliver.
Hark, hark, 'tis no prince, but a Doppler imposter.
Yeah, if the maid loves him, Sim's main hearts.
If the maid loves him, it seems we've lost her.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke.
Bodybuilding.
Unleash your sword. Let fly the killing
मेहनत बहुत
stroke.
लगती है भाई
Stop, stop, beast or man, 'tis my love, my betrothed.
Sheath your blades, fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing most foolish.
नहीं तुम्हारा प्रोटीन इंटेक वगैरह वो भी एकदम क्या बोलते हैं कैलकुलेटेड है ना
Not flesh, a monster makes.
हाँ वो तो होता है रे lack of morals but a base heart
But a lack of morals. And a surfeit of cakes.
Witcher, 'tis true. This wretch's foul suspicions tainted my mind with this plan so malicious.
नहीं वो बात एकदम सही है स्टेट लेवल पे क्या हुआ तो इवन लोकल पे भी कुछ पॉलिटिशियंस वगैरह ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं ना उसमें भी वही होता है No monster, he's show love for the Dopplers.
Show love for Dopplers, as well as for fish.
The Witcher is just a true Doppler's friend.
कौन होगा इसमें से?
But you, foul page, In chains you shall end.
Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
यही डॉपलर है ओ यही डॉपलर है ओके पकड़ लिया इन लोगों ने फंक्शनैलिटी फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट हाँ भाई कम ऑन डॉपलर
Don't be afraid. In the end, everyone will live happily ever after. Doppler and Princess wed the same night. The servant's heart melted. He wept at the sight.
Doppler's to the stake! Burn them all! Give it a rest, mate. Can't you see it's all in fun? This is a comedy. A ghoul could play the prince. Light it up, for God's sake.
ये खत्म हो गया डॉपलर भी मिल गया चलो डैंडरलाइन को ढूंढते हैं अभी
Harold, you recognized me. How'd you do it?
Greetings, Dudu. Heard about that souvenir Horson left on your face.
So, you know everything? Have you seen Ciri?
No. Still looking for her.
Geralt! Masterful! You did great. Haven't they laughed that hard in ages? Lads won't believe it when I tell them.
Explain one thing to me. How'd you and Dandelion manage to displease Reuven, Horson, and the Temple Guard all at the same time?
It's not as if we planned it.
Why didn't you find Priscilla or the Mummers? Contact them.
I came to a few performances, different shape each time, but I dared not show myself. Feared I'd put them at risk. Then I got word of a new mumming. Saw it as my chance to learn something, anything, about Ciri and Dandelion.
And how about the escape?
I know Ciri went back to Horson's to get you. How'd you manage to escape?
I ran after her, wanting to keep up, but I'd have been a hindrance. She called out to me, entreated me to shapeshift and disappear. I tried to find them, Ciri and Dandelion. It was as if they'd turned to vapor. Fearing for my life, I shifted each day, becoming someone else. Even considered turning into Ciri to trick her pursuers, but all down, Marmalade.
मेरा नहीं भाई मेरा शादी के पहले था कि मैं पैक वैक निकालूंगा. I did that, and that's it.
A while, yeah.
For me, likewise. Must be a full run.
अभी कितना? I think around 89 हूँ मैं.
Do us a wee favour. Show us Ciri for a moment.
Geralt?
Show us, come on.
Transform. Change into her.
अब लेकिन तेरी एक आंख तो खराब है तो ट्रांसफॉर्म होने के बाद भी एक आंख से कैसे लगेगा? ओह अच्छा.
I feel strange. Both of you staring at me bug-eyed. Is that enough?
आंख बंद है बस. बाकी सब कुछ सही है.
Plenty. Bad idea.
Not angry with me, are you, Geralt?
No.
89 kg bro. 89 height कैसे रहेगा?
And Dandelion? Were you able to find him?
Witch hunters nabbed him, but there's good news too.
Menge तो मर गया.
Menga's dead.
Ugh, a fiend. Good thing someone finally killed it, though another just as bad or worse would likely take its place.
Wouldn't be so quick to assume. Got a feeling it could be a decent fellow.
What's he talking about?
डैंडलाइन को फ्री करना है. चलो जल्दी.
We can free Dandelion. Just need your help.
बहुत दिन देर से चल रहा है भाई ये क्वेस्ट.
Then go and give the order for Dandelion to be moved to Oxenford.
We'll lie in ambush in a ravine en route. Spring Dandelion from the convoy when it rolls by.
Wait, not so fast.
खत्म होने का नाम नहीं ले रहा है इसका quest.
And I've no notion where Dandelion's being held.
अबे महंगे ने खुद बताया हमको.
No one knows Menga's dead. No need to worry about being exposed.
No one save you. Would this have anything to do with the fire at the witch hunters' barracks?
We were in the area.
I sorely regret not seeing that.
इन लोगों ने तो आग लगाई है उधर बस्ती में. Okay.
Dandelion's on Temple Isle, imprisoned there. You'll need to find out exactly where.
But what if they grow suspicious? Start asking questions.
I'll bet my best axe no one will pester the commander of the Temple Guard. Besides, you're a Doppler and an actor and a Doppler. Got double the spark to improvise your way out of any situation. Things get spicy, you'll just nip round the corner and transform into a buxom wench, a jackdaw, or whatever else strikes your fancy.
Of course, it's that simple. Thanks.
टेंशन मत ले रे भाई.
We'll manage. Everybody believes Menga's missing. You can make up any story you want.
My lads and me will lie in ambush in the ravine. Geralt will then join us and we'll await word from you.
But how am I to contact you as Menga? Send word that the convoy's left.
You'll need to figure that out. Come on, Guile's your middle name.
So, we all clear? Dudu, get your ass to Temple Isle. I'm off to assemble my crew. And we'll be waiting for you, Geralt.
Yeah, see you in the ravine.
Whoa, wait! Hold on! What happens after? I hope you don't expect me to continue as Menga, live like Chappelle, burning the occasional heretic to keep up appearances?
No. Once it's over, we expect to see you at the Rosemary in Time, where we'll all meet.
To get pissed like wild badgers. So, settled? Let's get to work.
भाई मैंने बताया तो सही. 89 kg weight.
Could be. He'd still be wiser.
89 height कैसे रहेगा?
The performance in general. What did you think?
I doubt the audience understood it all, but that's to be expected. I'm just pleased the Puffins got the word out. That was quite
6. Wait, sorry, 6.2.
would have shown up drunk as a facial, forgotten about the premiere altogether.
6 feet 2 हूँ मैं.
Your feet.
6 feet 2 पे 89 kg.
Your style of mumming, well, it's quite minimalist. Did you study anything?
One time I reached 101
expression
kg.
Maximum effect. Thanks for the coin. Take care.
लिखा ना भाई, बोला ना. बोला मैंने बोला. Sultan at the site of ambush. Okay. एक मिनट. एक नजर में भी प्यार होता है. मैंने सुना है. दो बातों में भी इकरार. एक मिनट, जस्ट एक मिनट. क्या चल रहा है? रिसीव्ड एक्सपीरियंस पॉइंट 5. ओके, ठीक है. एक मिनट दो मुझे. USSF zip फाइल सारम फोर्स. आपकी उम्र हो गई है थोड़ा, जो कि शायद आप ठीक. नहीं भाई नहीं, अभी भी 6'2" ही हूँ मैं. उम्र ज़्यादा हो गई, लेकिन क्या करें अभी. सबका दिन आता है अवतार. बड़ी उम्र वालों को ऐसे क्या बोलते हैं, बुला नहीं करते. एक दिन आपकी भी उम्र बढ़ेगी. उस दिन क्या करोगे? All right, that is done. Let's go. इतना इतना वजन मार रहे हो तो भाई तुम्हारा क्या बोलते है, बने रहोगे तुम अच्छे से, डोंट वरी। वो तो है। मेहनत करते हो, टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है। कमान, घोड़ा किधर है? पता नहीं कहाँ घूम रहा है। चल रहे। बाय द वे, ये देखो, देख रहे? I killed a vampire. लटका के घूम रहा हूँ घोड़े पे ताकि लोग मुझे रिकॉग्नाइज करें। मेरे सिर्फ खुद के मैं विचारूं बोलने से लोग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं दे रहे मुझे इतना। केल्पी यार नेक्स्ट जनरेशन घोड़ा है तो कुछ बोल नहीं सकते उसके बारे में। किधर है सुल्तान? शाम को आएगा क्या या दिन में आएगा? अभी तो उसके ऊपर और काम करेंगे वो।
Seems everything's ready.
लेकिन RDR2 में जो रॉकस्टार ने काम किया ना भाई घोड़ों पे यार, that is really nice.
You know, I think it's a great plan all round, and I'm always glad to help. And it's not like I'm not eager to crack some holier-than-thou bugger's skulls, but seeing as we've got a Doppler, wouldn't it have been easier to have him release Dandelion and be done with?
फट गई है क्या तेरी?
This ambush is simpler, because Menge was already planning to move Dandelion to Oxenfurt. Dudu just needs to confirm an order everyone knew Menge was planning to give. If he released Dandelion, he need to explain why.
कुछ भी तो नहीं दिखा है उसमें, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा। और इसका भी मतलब रोज का भी तो वैसे ही है, उसको अगर एक बार आप गैलअप करोगे तो वो विदाउट स्टेमिना चलता रहता है कहीं पे भी, कितनी भी देर चलेगा विदाउट कंज्यूमिंग एनी स्टेमिना। हाँ, पाथ से भटक जाओगे तब स्टेमिना कंज्यूम होता है।
I suppose you're right.
वो तो रोज के पास भी है।
Priscilla, what are you doing here?
Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you? I can't stand it. Sitting at home, worrying about Dandelion.
Never fear, my dear. You'll get your warbler back. Just hope he's got his... Damn it! What a wish there rhymes in the presence of a lady.
Go back to town.
Please, I shan't be any trouble.
Oh, come on, Geralt. Leave it go. Let her stay. Look at her, all weepy-eyed, like Mamutsi with his guts knotted up.
आया? कौन? जा रहे हो क्या कहीं पे? हाँ, okay, she can stay.
Fine, she can stay. On one condition.
I know, as soon as the fighting starts, I'm to stand at a distance.
Not much happening just yet, and there may be some time before it does.
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
Let's play then.
Sure, let's play.
Oh, Dandelion, नया कार्ड मिला है, nice. अरे यार मॉन्स्टर्स वाला ऑलमोस्ट हो गया है, सॉरी स्को शटल वाला ऑलमोस्ट हो गया मेरा। हाँ Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Bullet stone. Okay. Shit. सिर्फ एक ही गया. मैं भी पास करता हूँ because I do not have many cards. Okay, nice, बढ़िया. So let's use this. Ah, good. अरे अरे हाँ वो बोले कि थोड़ी देर टाइम पास करते हैं. शेट यार कितने गंदे कार्ड्स आए हैं. ओ हार गया. लग गए. लग गए. ये तो खेला हो गया मेरे साथ. हार गया. अभी पक्का हार गया. परिवार कंपनी को जून को एज मेंस मेंटल हेल्थ मंथ से प्रमोट. अभी ट्रम्प आया है ना भाई.
Have I won again? My goodness.
पहली बार तो खेल रहे थे.
If you've no more coin, we could play for.
They're coming! They're coming now!
चलो बढ़िया. I'm not in a mood for Gwent. चलो. अच्छा इससे याद है पेरिस की हालत देखी क्या चल रहा है. जीत की खुशी ऐसे कौन मनाता है भाई. क्या था मतलब क्या चल रहा है उनका पास ऐसा इतना रैम्पेज. ऐसे वो लोग डिजर्व भी करते हैं. उन लोगों ने ही तो मतलब ठेका लेके रखा था ना कि हम लोग करेंगे भाई डाइवर्सिटी. ओरा डैंडलाइन. अरे चल बे चल चल. क्या कर रहा है चमन. तो रोज शिट यार. I don't have time for this. अबे रोज हट जा यार. किसी ने तेरे को बोला नहीं. अदर किधर है? चला जा. हो गया? खुश? तू बैठा बे.
Shit, lost him. Gotta look for tracks.
I lost him, Roach.
Through here.
चलो 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 चलो. अरे अलाउ करने की भी हद होती है भाई. कहाँ गए अभी? और सारा बिल इन लोगों के ऊपर फाड़ दिया. कहाँ गए लोग? हाँ ये मैच देखने वाले ही दंगा कर रहे थे. ये सब भी था क्या? कुछ तो भी. अरे देखो मैं बिल्कुल कॉमेडी के मूड में नहीं हूँ. के यहाँ पे आए थे, यहाँ से मराते हुए.
Prints are deep. Horse was carrying a heavy load.
अभी कुछ दिनों में यूके का भी वही हाल होगा, देखना. ये रहा. अच्छा चलो 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 चलो. रोज तो किसी काम का नहीं है. कुत्ता कहाँ गया? Oh.
Faster. Hoof prints.
इधर.
Mister, why are you all so strange?
Oh. यहाँ पे कुछ हुआ है. Come on.
Sounds familiar. Nuit de Beauclair. Dandelion uses it by the bucket. Trail should be clear.
और भी कुछ है. Right. चलो 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 चलो. इधर कहाँ जंगल में चला गया वो? बुरा.
Their horse collapsed. Can't be far.
with the workshop.
Just, hey, you! What the hell's a...
There, I said, and shut it. All right. But what then? How long do you think you've been sitting in this house? Quiet.
Hey!
Don't worry.
What is it?
You tell me! One of them hunters barged into our hut, turned us out before we could so much as fart in protest.
There another man with him? Tall, dark-haired?
आज तो पता नहीं यार कोई आया ही नहीं ना ओमनी ने तो खुद बोला था कि वो स्पॉयलर्स मिल रहे इसलिए नहीं आएगा
Truth be told, there is.
पता नहीं जैद भी नहीं आया प्रियंकन तो गायब ही है बहुत दिनों से wanna get rid of this hunter or not this other way where is it
Where's this other way in?
Aren't you curious? It's an ordinary
मिलता
tunnel
है
back way
कल
out in case of trouble.
We don't let strangers in there. Some even. And they're... Shut it.
Yeah bro same to you मिलते हैं कल bye
Want to get rid of this hunter?
मैं ये वाला क्वेस्ट खत्म करके बंद करता हूँ स्ट्रीम
It's all gone, but he'll do for a start. Here, the key. Cellar door round the back.
Thanks.
Okay, cellar door.
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything? I'll go with you. Not like I really have a choice now, do I? And there'll be no trickery along the way. But you've been a wise kid. Very wise. Might not be more than a sergeant today, but tomorrow... Quiet!
Die, damn it!
Yo, dandelions, speak up.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You all right? You have me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say, I'm having trouble understanding why you went to Whoreson Jr. of all people.
No one else came to mind. Maybe, given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt was on her tail. Whoreson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went wrong.
So you've heard everything. I hope you're not mad. You can't be. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion. How was I supposed to know Menga was after Dudu?
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri now.
बता रहे भाई बहुत दिनों से सर्च कर रहे हैं.
We were on Temple Isle, running from Whoreson's Mid. Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there! Now!
for it! They're headed for the square. After them.
हटो रे हटो, काम है हमको जरा हटो। Oh, Redwood! What's that?
Dandelion!
Whoa, nice! Oh, fuck.
Siri!
Yes, that's Redwood.
Siri?
What?
Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Ah, what an adventure. 1 minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
Okay, so...
That all you care about? The ballads this'll inspire? Egos swell a bit lately? Getting more and more selfish with age.
What is that about?
It's about Ciri.
Why would I ever worry about her? You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Ciri'll be overjoyed. Whoreson, on the other hand's got to be pretty furious.
Whoreson's already dead.
Whoreson's dead.
Ooh, guess you're no stranger to fury either. Well, can't say I regret the man's abrupt passing. Deserved it as much as he deserved that awkward nickname. What about our old friend Siggy Reuven? Been to see him yet?
He's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there's a good chance he's furious with me.
Ciri ever tell you what this is? And Whoreson, why'd she go to him with it?
She went to Whoreson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Whoreson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. It's incantation.
What was Ciri's interest in this curse?
कौन
Did
सा
she want
curse
to
है?
cast it or lift it? She tell you?
She wasn't all that willing to talk about it. I didn't want to pry.
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
No. I don't think so. I mean, she didn't look cursed. But boy, was she in a hurry.
Know any more about the curse? Something specific, a detail, anything?
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafile Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladev Dorn Ep Tenaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
The curse invokes ugliness. My entire life, don't think I've seen anyone uglier than...
Stunning Gemma?
Uma.
No. A certain deformed midget who appeared out of the blue on the shores of Hindersfjall. And now wanders around the Baron's castle.
You and Ciri, like two water droplets. Never know what either of you are talking about.
Let's find Uma.
Ciri ever mention him?
Some deformed midget? No, didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right. She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Maybe. Besides, the curse might have had something to do with Uma. I should collect him from the Baron.
Uma, the, deformed midget? What will you do with him?
First, lift the curse. Maybe I can get some help in Kaer Morhen. After that, who knows?
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I'm owed. We haven't seen each other, talked, in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
Another story.
We are grateful. We wanted to demonstrate that. So, we got this wee gift for you.
Portrait of the Hierarch. Nice.
There's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. All right?
All right. Farewell.
Let's go to Baron now and complete this quest for good. Hopefully this time. क्या बड़ी उगा सी दिया वो करके Yo, Baron.
Talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
To the person mending the stables that you are taking Uma, okay.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
Quest fail हो गया. Wait. नहीं ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. How?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest
The
man
last
alive
wish.
and the victim of a curse, was the key
That
to finding the
quest
young woman.
was How did it fail?
Nothing here for you.
Okay, now. The last wish. Where is it? Okay, so this one is tied up. Before Geralt and Yennefer parted after their adventure, she made it clear what personal matter, but gave it further. Okay, let's check in with Yennefer first.
Could use some hair of the hand. Got any vodka?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Okay, I think we have to take Yennefer with us. Looks like we got never the curse fail. I mean, mission fail.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
What did you do now?
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Consider settling in Caer Trolda permanently.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
There's truth to that ladder, maybe Ice Jenny.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation. The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the...
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is from Netflix season 1 now.
Laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Assad I Kryde Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there.
Go, let's go. Anything here? Oh, sorry.
How's it going?
Go.
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
Oh.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
हेलो ओमनी कहाँ थे भाई स्ट्रीम बंद करने के टाइम पे आ गए कहाँ तक पहुँचे अच्छा मैंने भी वही किया है जस्ट डैंडरलाइन वाला ही खत्म किया चलो
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to a talking...
अच्छा अभी मैं जाऊंगा खाना पानी करने
What would yours be?
आता है जस्ट थोड़ी देर पहले गया हाँ यस देखो लेवल 20 पे अनलॉक होता ही है लेवल 20 पे एक मिनट मैं तुमको दिखाता हूँ लेवल 20 होने के बाद में यहाँ पे तुमको एक प्रिस्ट मिलेगा इधर ठीक है ये हैंगमैन ट्री से जस्ट बाजू में ही है ये गोल घेरा यहाँ पे एक माइन है यहाँ पे एक प्रिस्ट मिलेगा वो तुमको क्वेस्ट देगा वो क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करो एंड यू विल गेट द डॉक्यूमेंट्स इसका है फॉरगॉटन वुल्वन्स आर्मर वुल्फ स्कूल की एरिया है ये
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
चलो हाँ एक ही बार में मिल जाएगा सब कुछ। इसका क्या बोलते हैं मास्टर क्लास भी वही देता है, लेकिन उसके लिए केयर मोरन जाने के लिए बोल रहा हूँ, मतलब एक्चुअल मास्टर क्लास के डॉक्यूमेंट्स उधर रखे हैं।
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols. Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
और क्या है इधर? और भी कुछ है क्या? देख तो नहीं रहा। अच्छा ये रहा।
A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skelliger.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimon man, so he was from Pharaoh. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
चलो
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah.
नो बिग राइड के मेन मिशन। हाँ हाँ करो, मेन मिशन हो गए तो।
Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the
सेकेंडरी मिशंस एंड साइड मिशंस, फीचर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स वगैरह मजेदार है कुछ कुछ तो। आज मैंने एक वैम्पायर मारा।
I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
अरे मैं पीछे ही आ रहा हूँ तो।
Something strange.
18 हो गया, सही है।
There's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
बहुत बड़ा एरिया है ये तो। मुझे भूख भी लग रही है।
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all.
सायरन
No,
से
I
वो
should
लोग।
cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su fortia bedem ein eichte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
पिटाई विटाई नहीं होती भाई।
Too complicated for us both.
I su fortia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
अभी अगर नहीं बंद किया तो होगी पिटाई पक्का, इसलिए वो सब होने के पहले बंद कर देता हूँ।
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Something cut this basket exactly in half.
हाँ ओके चलो मैं यहाँ पे अभी स्ट्रीम बंद कर देता हूँ, मिलते हैं कल। ठीक है देखो अगर हो सकता है तो आ जाओ टाइम पे। तो अभी डंडलाइन मार दिया तो ऑलमोस्ट वी आर ऑन द सेम पेज। मार दिया मतलब मिल गया डंडलाइन, दोनों एक ही मिशन के आसपास है। ओके, अब मैं यहाँ पे सेव करके तेरी
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
इनको मैं मिला नहीं अभी और आप उसके साथ गंदी तुम भी मिलोगे?
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20... We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or...
So that's it?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. You see? We're just a step away from... Come, let's search the...
येन को बनाएंगे। ओके चलो अम्नी मिलते हैं कल। आई एम एंडिंग द स्ट्रीम। कल के स्ट्रीम में यहाँ से कंटिन्यू करेंगे, ठीक है? चलो बाय, टेक केयर।